Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Mic check, mic check.
So we have tried to go for that.
The greatest threat to our planet is the belief that someone else will save it. But it is high time we realize that we are on earth to take care of life. We are on earth to take care of each other. Awesome morning, ladies and gentlemen, esteemed delegates and honorable guests. It is an absolute privilege to stand before you today at the G20 Yuva Manthan Summit at APS Clement, aspiring excellence, preserving values, and shaping dreams. We extend a hearty welcome to our honorable guests, proud parents, other guests, and the people who have joined us online. This is a gathering of bright, young minds united by one common goal: to shape the future we want to inherit. We are profoundly delighted to introduce our first guest of honor for today, retired Captain Ajay Swaroop, officer in Indian Navy from 1983 to 2012. Subsequently, Captain Swaroop has been extensively associated with the education sector. He has served as the Registrar of VIT University, Dehradun, and a Director of Krishna Coaching Academy. He has remarkably influenced the youth of the country through his courses and programs in personality development, leadership, counseling, and academics. As a resource person for CBSE and NIE Times of India, Captain Swaroop has touched the life of many with his wealth of knowledge and experience. So, we are honored to have you with us today. I now request our Principal, Dr. Bindu Sharma Ma'am, to kindly present eco greetings to our guest of honor, retired Captain Ajay Swaroop. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. We are immensely privileged to have our second guest of honor, Ms. Rajat Shakti, ma'am, station head of FM radio, who has demonstrated exceptional leadership skills and has truly made a difference with an unwavering dedication to the industry of radio as a medium of knowledge, information, and entertainment. She is the founding director of Smart India Technosoft Enterprise and has served the Times of India as a manager. Ma'am is a strong entrepreneurial professional with an electrifying personality and remarkable mastery in the field of soft skill facilitation, performance appraisal, community engagement, and community development.
By lighting a lamp, we ignite not just a flame, but a beacon of unity, wisdom, and enlightenment. As we illuminate this lamp of knowledge, let its fading glow symbolize the enlightenment we seek, the unity we cherish, and the wisdom we strive to kindle within ourselves and those around us. With this, I'd like to invite our honorable guests, respected Principal Ma'am and Vice Principal Ma'am, to kindle this lamp of knowledge and inaugurate this event. Can we please have a round of applause for them?
शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणं आरोग्यं धनसं
Shubham Kurutam Kalyanam Saraswati essence of the wealth of knowledge. Buddhi Vinashaya Deepajyote Namostute Deepajyote. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Shubham Kurutam Kalyanam Arogyam Dhanasampadam. Shubham Kurutam Kalyanam Arogyam Dhanasampadam.
As we have all gathered here for the modern G20 Yuva Manthan Summit to mark the International Youth Day 2023, I take the privilege to enlighten everyone present here about what this term actually means. The term Yuva Manthan encapsulates the essence of our purpose here. Just as the churning of the ocean yields divine treasures, our collective efforts and innovative ideas can churn the tides of progress. The G20 Modern Yuva Manthan Summit serves as a platform where our aspirations, dreams and solutions can be forged into a brighter future.
Now, the next question arises in your mind is that how does it benefit India? Vasudeva Kutumbakam. Now, the next question arises to your mind is how does it benefit you? The G20 summit would not be successful without young minds participating in it. India right now is the president of the G20 summit and is a huge opportunity for the youth of India to showcase their talented mind on how to solve practical problems of the real world.
Group of 20 or G20 is the premier forum for international economic cooperation. It plays a very crucial role in shaping and strengthening global architecture and governance on all major economic issues. This forum comprises of 19 countries and the European Union. It works to address the whole world's issues, which it is collectively facing at the moment.
Dance is an innately spiritual affair. Its height is divinity and its depth is humanity. With this, I would like to call upon the talented students of APS Clement who are thrilled to present to you an extraordinary fusion of physical strength and spiritual light, and with it, celebrate India's glorious achievement as the president of G20 Summit 2023. It will surely transport you to a world of artistic expression and capture your hearts. Can we please have a huge round of applause for the international participants?
Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam Vasudhaiva सचनावत का पार करो, राम कृष्ण है जिनका इनका इस दिन ध्यान करो। सत्संगी जीवन को गुजारो, जब तक हर क्षण करते रहो काम को नहीं जीवन यहाँ पर अब हो रहा है कम।
रिकॉर्डिंग में दिक्कत हो रही
जीवन में घर लाए निखार, मिलकर तन बने परिवार, मिलकर तन बने परिवार, साथ सभी गढ़ परिवार। रंग बिरंगी अपनी चोली सचकर बनती है रंगोली अपनी ज्योति से इंद्रधनुष बनाएंगे इंद्रधनुष बनाएंगे समानता और मानवता हमने माना समानता और मानवता हमने माना और पाया
Wow, what a mesmerizing performance, what a grand spectacle. It was truly a captivating presentation. This performance has reinforced the obvious truth. It was made the whole world is one. Yoga truly shows it. It is the most divine and powerful means of unity and peace. The students of APS Clement presented such a beautiful performance. I am so proud and so delighted to be a part of this institution.
Our generation is not merely a passive spectator. We are the architects of tomorrow. This summit empowers us to engage in dialogues, share insights, and co-create strategies that will shape policies and actions at the highest levels. Let us remember that the decisions made here have the potential to impact billions of lives. As we delve into discussions, let us be guided by empathy, foresight, and a commitment to leaving no one behind. Let us recognize that collaboration knows no borders, and our collective endeavors can transcend political, cultural, and geographic boundaries. With this, I'd like to call upon stage the delegates of the G20 Yuva Manthan Summit. Can we please have a huge round of applause for our delegates?
अतिथि देवो मुश्किल को हराएंगे विश्व में शांति लाएंगे मुश्किल को हराएंगे अब होगा विश्व खुशहाल होगा विश्व खुशहाल
I now request our delegates to kindly take their designated seats.
First of all, I'm short of words to appreciate the performance given by you all. All of you, give them a big hand. Thank you very much for making my day a lovely day to begin with. Now I tell you the honor. We, the air, the APS Clement G20 Model Summit on Climate Change and Disaster Risk Reduction officially open. Thank you.
सरहद सीमा न रही कोई हर राष्ट्र हुआ एक सूत्र में सब मिलकर जश्न मनाएंगे हर देश को स्वस्थ बनाएंगे अर्थव्यवस्था भी सुधरे अर्थव्यवस्था भी सुधरे
Welcome sir, welcome ma'am. Today, in this G20 Model Summit on Climate Change and Disaster Risk Reduction, we have 4 delegates from each G20 nation. The delegates representing the Sherpa and 2 Sherpa are sitting on the stage, and the delegates representing Finance Minister and Governor of Central Bank are sitting off the stage to present their opinions on the theme of the summit.
I now request our respected judge to dial Captain Ajay Swarup sir to kindly take the jury table. I also request our second judge, Mrs. Vinita Shetty, HOD English Department, APS Clement, to kindly take her jury table. Enthusiasm is a sparkle in your eye, the swing in your gait, the grip of your hand, the irresistible surge of will and energy to execute your ideas. It releases the drive to carry home obstacles and adds significance to all you do. We are eager to witness the enthusiasm of our audience. Now, I would like to begin the event by welcoming the delegates of the country well known for its incredible architecture, Turkey. Hello? Now, I would like to welcome the delegates of the country well known for its incredible architecture, Turkey. Please have a huge round of applause for them.
Esteemed delegates, with great privilege, the delegation of Turkey welcomes you to the G20 gathering on climate action. Today, we convene to deliberate upon strategies, policies, and comprehensive long-term actions on the issue of climate change, an issue of paramount global significance. Our discussions today stand as a testament to our shared commitment towards shaping a sustainable and resilient future for generations to come. Thank you for your participation in this crucial endeavor. Distinguished delegates, Turkey is committed to be a champion of environmental progress. Its ratification of the Paris Agreement and pledge to attain net zero carbon emissions by 2053 underlines its profound dedication to global sustainability. Like most Mediterranean countries, Turkey is highly vulnerable to the impacts of climate change. And in recent decades, issues such as flooding, heat waves, droughts, etc., have been afflicting it with increasing efficiency. Thus, integral partnerships and collaborating MOUs with the World Bank underscore Turkey's proactive approach, and this aligns with Turkey's strategic vision and reinforces its pursuit of nationally determined contributions and comprehensive long-term strategies. Turkey's policy frameworks, including the Imminent Climate Council, encapsulates its dedication to cultivating eco-consciousness in urban landscapes. This commitment champions eco-consciousness and efficiency and renewable energy integration, the expansion of protected areas, plus dedicated afforestation campaigns showcase Turkey's concerted endeavors.
Respected delegates, as the delegate of Turkey, I stand before you today to address one of the major problems and challenges of our time, climate change. This issue affects all of us, and it is essential that we work together as G20 to find solutions for a sustainable future. Let us start by understanding the data which highlight the problem caused by climate change.
Augmented air quality standards, expanded wastewater treatment capabilities, and dynamic public awareness initiatives further demonstrate its sense of environmental responsibility. In summation, Turkey's journey towards a sustainable future, marked by a strategic partnerships, visionary policies, holistic practices, and a foundation of comprehensive development plans, solidifies its role as global environmental trailblazers.
For the precaution, the country is now planning its long-term climate change strategy and action plan to enhance adaptation, accelerate mitigation of greenhouse gas emission, and increase of co-benefits for cities, sectors, and ecosystems. My opinion is that we will create a foundation on mitigating disaster risk to aware people and start living a sustainable life. Sustainability can come in use when we start using the resources carefully and utilizing them in a right way by reduce, reuse, and recycle.
Thank you so much, delegates, for presenting your views. Now, I would like to call upon the delegates of the country with the largest economy in the world, USA, to kindly present their views on the topic. Can we please have a huge round of applause for USA?
A very awesome morning to all the esteemed delegates and judicial members. I am the representative of the United States, a nation founded on the principle of democracy, freedom, and equality, would like to discuss one of the most pressing and urgent issues of our time, climate change. Climate change is not a distant threat, it's already here, affecting all of us. Our Earth's climate is changing primarily due to human activities. This phenomena has far-reaching consequences that we must urgently address. USA has been affected a lot from this. Some of the major effects are rising temperature. The temperature in USA has been increasing, leading to intense heat waves and frequent heat waves, especially in the areas of northern California and western Nevada. Secondly, extreme weather events. The frequency and intensity of extreme weather events such as wildfire and flood have been on rise, causing a significant damage to ecosystem and natural infrastructure. Sea level rise. Coastal areas in USA have been experiencing extreme sea level rise, especially in southern coast and Gulf Coast. Ocean acidification. The absorption of excess carbon dioxide by the ocean is causing ocean acidification, which can have the detrimental effect on marine life and natural ecosystems. To address these issues, the USA has taken various measures, including setting emission reduction targets, promoting renewable energy adoption, participating in international agreements like Paris Agreement.
Being the largest economic in the world, the USA understands its responsibility toward climate change and has taken significant steps to combat climate change. First, Paris Agreement. The USA rejoined Paris Agreement in 2001 after a temporary withdrawal. The agreement aims to limit global warming below 2 degrees Celsius above pre-industrial levels. Second, Clean Power Plan. Clean Power Plan was an Obama-era regulation that aimed to reduce carbon dioxide emissions from power plants. Third, increased investment in renewable energy. The USA has been promoting the adoption of renewable energy such as wind, solar, and hydroelectric power to reduce low greenhouse gas emissions.
Climate resilience and adaptation initiatives. The USA has been implementing measures to enhance the climate resilience, including the infrastructure upgrades, disaster preparedness, and we are also protecting the coastal areas from the sea level rise. Vehicle emission standards. Our country USA has been more stringent fuel efficiency standards because for the vehicle reduce emission from the transportation sector, which is a major source of the greenhouse gases. At last, I would like to address my speech by saying that take care of small things and big things will take care of themselves. Thank you.
Thank you so much, delegates of youth. Can you please have a round of applause for them? Now, I'd like to invite the delegates of Mexico, a country famous for its Mayan temples, to kindly present their views. I request the delegates of Mexico to kindly announce their delegate numbers before presenting their views. Can we please have a huge round of applause for them? Our delegates number are 9, 10, 11 and 12. What is the use of a house if you haven't got a tall little planet to put in? Buenos dias everyone. Today we, the delegates of Mexico, stand before you all to address one of the most critical challenges humanity has ever faced, climate change. Climate change possesses a fundamental threat to place, species and people's livelihood. Climate change is not local, it's global. Mexico, situated in the southern part of North America, 13th largest area, has been seriously affected by climate change. In the past few years, we have experienced many natural disasters. And according to a recent report given out by Mexican Climate Research Unit, we got to know that temperature in northern Mexico could rise up to 3 degrees if emissions are not controlled. Mexico emits 1.33% of the global emissions.
The Paris Agreement is a global accord within the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change that aims to limit global warming to well below 2 degrees. Achievement. Our country became the first large oil-producing emerging economy to adopt climate legislation, the General Law on Climate Change. Adoption of law has been an important step in advancing our country's effort to address climate change and implementing it for past 5 years. Mitigation disaster risks. Mexico, like various countries, face various disaster risks. These risks can include hurricanes, tropical storms, flood, drought, and loss of biodiversity. So by investing and implementing in resident infrastructure and early warming system, Mexico had minimized the impact of disaster risk.
In discussions on climate change, we tend to focus on carbon dioxide, CO2, the most dominant greenhouse gas produced by the burning of fossil fuels. Carbon dioxide emissions from fossil fuels and industrial purposes in Mexico increased 4% in 2021 to 418 million metric tons. Mexico has also presented a preliminary investment plan to implement renewable goals dealing up to $48 billion of investment. This creates a fund for financial resources, public, private, national and international, to combat climate change.
The future steps taken by Mexico in order to combat climate changes are to generate at least 35% of power with clean technologies, to reduce emission by 30% by 2020 and 50% by 2050. As a citizen of a shared planet, a suggestion for the world emerges: the creation of Climate Innovation Fund. This global fund helps in supporting research, development, and implementation of innovative green technologies. In conclusion, as a representative of Mexico, I stand before you with hopes and determination. We recognize the gravity of climate change, but we also believe in the power of collective action. Together, let us continue to forge a path towards a sustainable, resilient, and harmonious world for all. Earth is our home. Let us protect it, because our action today can shape the Earth's tomorrow. Gracias.
Thank you, delegates. Respected delegates are kindly requested to mention their individual serial numbers before they start their delegation. Now, I would like to call upon the delegates of the country well known for its maple syrup, Canada.
Our delegate numbers are 13, 14, 15, 16. We have not inherited the world from our forefathers, but borrowed from the next generation. Bonjour, all the delegates of G20 nations and esteemed guests. As the delegate of Canada, I stand before you to address the most challenging aspect of our time, climate change. Climate change refers to the change in environmental conditions. This happens due to many internal and external factors. Climatic changes has a global concern over the last few decades. It has also affected our ecosystem so much. Due to the adverse effect of climate change, many animal species got extinct.
Warming temperatures and changes in precipitation patterns are leading to more frequent and severe wildfires. The government of Canada is raising standards so that cars can run on cleaner fuels and cost less to operate. These actions and investments we have begun to bend the curve on Canada's greenhouse gas emissions. Canada is investing in made in Canada technologies and cleaner solutions.
Canada's foreign policy is another important aspect of the country's response to the climate change. Canada has been working to support developing countries in their efforts to mitigate and adapt to climate change. This includes providing financial assistance and technical support to these countries to build resilience to the climate change. One key initiative is International Canadian Climate Fund. This fund provides developing countries with the resources to act on climate change.
Let's talk about economy. Well, there are many ways by which climate change is affecting Canada's economy. One of the most important is increased costs associated with extreme weather events. For example, floods and storms can damage the infrastructure and can lead to the disruption in business operation. Now, let's go to environment. When it comes to environment, climate change is having wide range of impacts on environment. Here, these include changes in distribution of animal and plant species, disruption in ecosystem, and increased stress on water resources. After seeing these impacts and problems in Canada, here are some suggestions for the Canadian government. First, they should promote cycling using intensive as it will help to create a positive impact on people's health as well as wealth. Second, they should follow goal-based approach. They can set monthly and weekly goals for the nation. This will help the country to be organized in many ways. At last, I just want to say, this problem is not only affecting Canada but also affecting the whole world. And for this, whole world should come together and fight for this worldwide situation. Mercy.
Thank you, delegates. I now request the delegates of the nation, which is known for its love for football, Argentina, to present their views on the topic. Can we have a huge round of applause for Argentina?
Our delegates number are 17, 18, 19 and 20. Buenos dias. Today, we the delegates of Argentina are standing in front of you to put up our thoughts on climate change and disaster risk reduction, making sustainability a way of life. The majority of country's climate is subtropical. In general, our country has four main types: warm, moderate, arid, and cold, all determined by the expanse across latitude, range in altitude, and relief features. Transition to sustainable living. It requires a collective effort from individuals, the government, and businesses. The government needs to provide incentive and subsidy for the adoption of sustainable practice, while the business has to play a role in reducing their carbon footprints and promoting sustainable products. By living sustainably, we minimize the negative impact our lifestyle have on the planet and highlight the behavior that benefits the environment. Sustainability offers us a chance to take some control over our lifestyle and make choices for our future generations and planet.
As we know, Argentina is exposed to several natural hazards like flooding, seismic activities, volcanic activities, extreme heat waves, wildfires, and extreme precipitation events. We have also taken measures to mitigate these risks. We have signed an agreement with the Pacific Disaster Center, which will ensure that Argentina's investment is used to help its people when they need. We have also introduced a program for NDPPC, which is a scientific tool and enormously to strengthen our governance, development planning, disaster preparedness.
Argentina will make changes to their lifestyle, such as reducing their consumption of meat, using public transport, and using eco-friendly products. Now, moving on to the accelerating the rate of green energy. Fossil fuels is the major factor in climate enhance, with an average holding of 75% of total greenhouse gas emission and about 90% of carbon dioxide emission.
Our country's new plan for reducing carbon emission analyzed in depth. In 2020, our country planned not to exceed 349 million tons of carbon dioxide equivalent in 2030, a 4.6% reduction on emissions recorded in 2018, the most recent year for which data is available. Our country's new climate change adaptation and migration plan is a new roadmap for making this happen. Our country joined Climate and Clean Air Coalition in 2018 and has since worked with its partner to reduce black carbon from heavy-duty diesel vehicles and engines, as well as to develop an integrated national plan to target short-lived climate pollutants across multiple sectors. After investing in eco-friendly products, cut down on energy usage, investing in renewable energy, and educating yourself as well as others, we all will live a sustainable lifestyle. Gracia.
Thank you, delegates of Argentina. I now request the delegates of Saudi Arabia, a country well known for its futuristic cities, to kindly present their views. Before moving forward with the proceedings, I request the delegates to kindly announce their individual delegate numbers.
We, the delegates of Saudi Arabia, standing in front of you, are standing in front of you to address the effects of climate changes, disaster risk reduction, and its solution. Saudi Arabia by the desert climate, due to which we face a lot of problems. In recent years, our country has made great strides towards its green future. We have implemented a number of programs and policies to improve its environmental sustainability. Years, we will use existing water resources, plants and picnic bushes and trees as much as possible, implement projects on clean energy, recycling.
Saudi Arabia has abundance of sunlight and water resources. It has immense potential for solar and tidal energy. We have a Vision 2030 program to develop non-oil sectors and promote energy efficiency in different sectors of development. We have also established many projects to promote ecotourism in our country, such as Red Sea Project, Neon Project, and Green VR Project. We are also aiming to build some structures using eco-grids in Green VR Project. After further research and development, we can use the sand of Saudi Arabia for the process of carbon capturing and its storage, as well as its utilization.
Our country Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman launched the Middle East Green Initiative program that announced a budget of $10.39 billion to
$50 billion to promote different types of tourism such as ecotourism and spent over $50 billion in renewable sources such as solar and wind. With this, we will conclude by saying that Saudi Arabia is a blessed country with many energy resources. We will develop ourselves and hold our hand toward energy efficiency. We will do research and collaboration with other countries and develop projects to start carbon capturing, storage and utilization of it. Shukran Jazakallah.
Thank you, delegates. Now it's time for the country popular for its diverse wildlife, South Africa. Can you please have a huge round of applause for them?
Our delegates number are 25, 26, 27 and 28. Hello to all the ministers and delegates of the House. I am the delegate of South Africa standing before you all to give light upon the matter climate change. Since 1990, the national temperature has increased twice as fast as the global temperature, which has led to frequent droughts and water scarcity. The two major offenders are industry and transportation, because coal is the primary source of greenhouse gas emissions, and our country uses 65% of it. The climate change threatens South Africa's water resources, food security, infrastructure, ecosystem, health, as well as biodiversity. Climate change has the potential to reduce South Africa's labor availability and productivity, which costs South Africa 11% of GDP per capita by the end of the century. The usage of fossil fuels, the destruction of native vegetation, unsustainable development all contributes to the global warming.
The Republic of South Africa recognizes the seriousness of the situation and has implemented the following initiatives. I am badge number 25 representing South Africa. The Republic of South Africa recognizes the seriousness of the situation and has introduced the following initiatives. The Renewable Energy Independent Power Producer Procurement Program is an initiative introduced. The private sector has been awarded with 120 projects with a cumulative investment of 70 objective. Yes, the issue of load shedding with a viable solution. Transition to renewable energy. According to the International Renewable Energy Agency, South Africa has witnessed a substantial growth rate of 14% in the increase of electricity capacity in the nation. Another government data shows that nearly 30% of the energy mix in the nation is constituted by renewable energy. This underscores the significant measures undertaken by the government to control climate change. Implementation of carbon pricing. The South African Ministry of Environment has introduced a carbon pricing mechanism to curb the production of carbon-emitting gas particles. Over the last 3 years, this initiative has had a commendable 15% curbing to the carbon emissions. This accomplishment stands as a pivotal factor of effectively controlling climate change.
Once again, I would request the delegates to give their name also, not only the number. You can give the name and then start speaking.
Sir, my name is the South African Cabinet has approved key climate actions creating a presidential climate commission, South Africa's low emission development strategy, a national climate change adaptation strategy, a carbon tax and a just transition framework. South Africa's mitigation target for 2025 and 2030, creating fixed level tariff ranges for both years. Critical sectors identified for mitigation work: energy, waste, product use, industrial processes, agriculture, forestry, and other avenues.
Hello esteemed guests, my name is Arshad Vaishnav, class 8.
In conclusion, South Africa is taking urgent action to combat with climate change and is seeking cooperation from all the other G20 nations. Collaboration is very essential as it brings diverse perspectives, resources and funding to effectively tackle all the climate challenges. South Africa can address the climate change by promoting renewable energy resources such as using LPG and CNG instead of coal, practicing sustainable development, and raising awareness among the South African people. South Africa also pledges to aid the global climatic goals and is also participating in combating with climate change. The Republic of South Africa is fully committed to play an active role in this global endeavor and build a better and greener future in the nearby decade. Together we can, together we will. Thank you.
Thank you, delegates. Before we proceed with the other country, I would just like to request the delegates of each country to please speak their name, their serial number, and their country's name before they proceed to speak about the topic. Now, I would like to call upon the delegates of the country with the second largest economy in the world, China, to please present their views on the topic.
Good morning, sir. My name is delegate number 29 and delegate numbers are 29, 31, 32. That was now on to all the delegates and esteemed guests. I am the delegate of China. China is a large country located in the eastern part of the Asian continent on the western Pacific rim. It is the world's fourth largest country, covering an area of 9.6 million square kilometers, with addition offshore territory including territorial water, special economic areas, and the continental shelf. China's overall territory covers almost 13 million square kilometers. Effects of climate change cause an increase in sea level, threatening to impair the functions of harbors.
Good morning, sir. I am Yuva Singh of China, delegate number 30. Unabated climate change could lead to estimated GDP losses. GDP losses of between 0.5 and 2.3%. As early as 2030, China emits 27% of global carbon dioxide and the third world greenhouse gases. This transition will require a massive shift in resources, innovations, and new technologies to enhance energy efficient and resource productivity. China is the world's top emitter, producing more than a quarter of the world's greenhouse gases, which contributes to climate change.
Good morning, sir. Today I am the delegate of China, 2006. China submitted its national demand contribution NDC under the Paris Agreement, in which it pledged to beat carbon emissions by 2030, and as a part of global effort ecosystem restoration, China is committed to planting and conserving 70 billion trees by 2030 within its own area. China's Ministry of Ecology and Environment has published a national strategy on the climate change adaptation 2020 in February 2013 to strengthen actions and improve climate and improve climate resilience of its natural ecosystems and as well as economic health and social systems.
Good morning, sir. I am Mayushi Pandey, delegate number 32. In conclusion, China has taken active measures to adjust the industrial structure, optimize the energy mix, promote energy conservation and efficiency, control the emissions of non-carbon dioxide greenhouse gases, enhance the carbon saving capacity of ecosystems, increase the synergy in reducing pollution and bringing down carbon. Sheshe.
Thank you so much, delegates of China. I now request the delegates of Germany, a country famous for its automobile industry, to kindly present their views on the topic. Please do mention your names and serial numbers and your country's name before you move on with the proceedings.
A very good morning to all of you. My name is Rudra Bhanu and I am from Germany and I will be representing Germany. My group number is 9 and my individual number is 33. Today, I stand for you as a delegate from Germany, here to from Germany, a member and a member of G20, to address a pressing issue, climate change. Climate change is no longer a distinction, but it is a reality which we are currently experiencing. Melting ice caps, extreme weather conditions are some of its consequences. It knows no boundaries to its destruction. Fighting climate change is a challenge which transcends mere borders. Germany right? Yes, sir. A very welcome morning to all present here. A very welcome morning to all present here. Today, I stand before you as a delegate from Germany and a member of G20 to address a pressing issue, climate change. Climate change is no longer a distant threat. It is a reality. It requires collective response and immediate action. It knows no boundaries to its destruction. Fighting climate is a challenge which exceeds mere borders. Germany is not following destruction caused by climate change. Here are some environmental and economical damages caused by climate change.
I'm Pratisha from Class 8C. My name is Naveen and I'll be representing Germany. Pratisha. The toll of climate change on Germany's economy and environment is undeniable. Our nation has witnessed staggering losses, including damage to vital infrastructure, agricultural disruptions, and increased healthcare costs due to extreme weather events. Germany is spending a total of 6 billion euros per year on an average only because of climate change. Germany's economy and environment ministries cited the study as showing extreme heat, floods, and droughts could cost between 280 billion euros and 900 billion euros between 2022 and 2050. The losses translate into a significant economic burden that hampers our growth and stability. As Germany's finance minister, I am acutely aware of the financial implications and am dedicated to allocating resources to both adapt to these challenges and transition towards a sustainable solution. We cannot afford to overlook the financial impact of climate change. Let us act decisively, combining our strengths to mitigate these losses and safeguard our future. Thank you.
Good morning. I am Ashika Rawat, delegate number 35. I, the delegate of Germany, I wish to emphasize significant measures taken by our government to reduce climate change issues. We have enacted comprehensive policy based on research and data aimed at reducing carbon emissions. We are adopting electric vehicles and expanding public transport network. In agriculture sector, we are supporting farmers in adopting climate resilient techniques. We are contributing both environmental preservation and food security.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Hima. Delegate number 36. Certainly, combating climate change requires a phase approach. Two key strategies for Germany include: first, renewable energy. Energy transition, accelerating the shift from fossil fuel to renewable energy resources such as solar, wind, and hydropower. Investing in renewable infrastructure and subsidizing clean energy production will significantly reduce carbon emissions and contribute to more sustainable and healthy landscape. Second, energy sufficient infrastructure. Implementing energy insufficient building practice and retrofitting existing structures to reduce energy consumption by promoting green lighting buildings and structures technologies. We can learn functions from heating, cooling, and electricity. We use both in residential and commercial spaces. In conclusion, a comprehensive strategy that combines rapid transition to renewable energy and energy sufficient practice in infrastructure will play a pivotal role in Germany's fight against climate change. These measures will not only contribute to reducing our carbon footprint, but also innovative, create jobs and ensure a green future for generations to come.
Thank you, delegates. Now, I would like to call upon the delegates of the countries, one of the world's largest armed weapons exporters. Hundreds of applause for them.
A very good morning to one and all present here. Myself, Saloni Pandey, and a delegate of Russia with a delegate number of 37. My team's delegate numbers are 37, 38, 39, and 40. Zahad Rajput. Esteemed delegates and distinguished guests, on behalf of the Russian government, today this delegate stands before you to address the global challenges to foster collaborations for sustainable living. Russia, the world's largest country, is also facing some serious issues on its climate due to climate change. And one of the major issues is of permafrost melting, as about 65% of the Russian territory is covered in permafrost. And due to rising temperature, these permafrost are melting, leading to reshaping of the landscape, causing harm to human beings and even each and every wildlife. Permafrost monitoring and research is one of the important steps which Russia took, which helped them to understand the permafrost dynamics and its response to climate change. Future plans for permafrost include nationwide monitoring system, as government is also focusing on adaptation to change by setting a laboratory in Yamal-Nantes region.
Good morning, one and all present over here. My name is Yuva Manthan and I am delegate of Russia with delegate number 38. Climate change has increased the rate of flood, droughts and disasters in Russia, which can lower the country's GDP by 3% annually. These disasters have destroyed 1 million hectares of forest, 400,000 hectares of agricultural land, 30 dams and bridges, blocked 300 kilometers of road and affected more than 6,500 houses. To deal with these issues, Russia has planned to modernize its infrastructure under the 6-year modernizing plan, which is going to cost a total of $96 billion.
Also morning everyone, my name is Piyush Jha of Russia and my individual number is 39. Russia is taking significant steps towards global relationship, collaborating with other G20 nations. The country's commitment is evident through its agreements and collaborating in the agreements of it. Through the participation of the global agreements like Kyoto Protocol and the Paris Agreement. Despite of having a temperature increase of 2.5 times faster than the global average, Russia employs advanced meteorological monitoring, fire prevention strategies, and a climate plan to manage heat waves.
A very good morning to all present here. I am Bhavna. My delegate number is 40. Russia is one of the countries that are to be affected the most by climate change. It will affect the economy of the country and its public health. It can cause a loss of $99 billion, which is 5% of its economy by 2050. Some suggestions to deal with climate change are to increase renewable energy such as solar and tide, which have great potential in the country. Forest cover. Russia totally expended over 1.24 trillion Russian rubles in 2021. Some suggestions to tackle climate change are to limit the emission of CO2 from industries and vehicles, to increase forest cover, switch to green or renewable energy, and to gather collective support of all for sustainable living. Spasiba.
Thank you, delegates. Now, I request the delegates of the country which laid the foundation of an ideal democratic republic, France, to present their views on the topic. Can we please have a huge round of applause for France?
Good morning, sir. I am Ankit Singh and my delegate number is 42. Sir, my name is Ankit Singh and my delegate number is 42. A very good morning to the members of G20 World Summit and all the delegates of states. As the representative of France, I am here to represent my country and work with other countries to address global challenges like climate change, which is the most pressing issue facing our world today. Good morning, my name is Anav Singh and my delegate number is 43 and I will be representing France. France has also some negative impacts. One of the biggest negative impacts have been the use of fossil fuels, which are the major source of greenhouse gas emissions. Climate change in France has caused some of the greatest temperature increase registered in country of Europe. But the expected environmental impacts include of floods, which are caused both due to sea level rise and glacier melts. France was also worst affected by European heat waves in 2003, where big parts of France measured over 40 degrees Celsius, due to which 15,000 people were dead.
Awesome morning to one and all present here. I am Sonal Karilal, delegate number 44 and I am the representative of France. To that end, we have implemented number of policies to address climate change. Firstly, we have invested in renewable sources such as wind and solar energy. Our goal is to generate 40% of our electricity from renewable resources by 2030. We have also promoted energy efficiency through measures by building insulation and public transportation. In addition, France has launched a Euro 100 billion stimulus plan in 2020 to support the country's transition to green economy. Awesome morning, respected sir and ma'am. My name is Sohani Bhandari. I am the representative of France and my delegate number is 41. Climate change is not a distant theory, but it's a reality facing our world today. In France, we have witnessed the devastating effects of climate change.
like heat waves, drought, flood, storms, and sea level rise on our people, our economy, and our environment, which are projected to worsen in future unless we take urgent and decisive action. France have implemented a number of policies and programs to initiate the problem of climate change, but reducing emission is not enough. We also need to adapt to the changing climate and to enhance our resilience to its Therefore, as the shape of France, I would like to suggest the use of automated thermoelectric generator to reduce carbon emission and air pollution. We are willing to invest in these resources. Therefore, we call on all countries to join us in this endeavor and to show solidarity and responsibility towards each other and towards our future generation. Merci pour votre consideration.
Well presented, delegates of France. I now request the delegates of the European Union to kindly put forward their views. Can we please have a huge round of applause for the delegates of the European Union?
Good morning, sir. Good morning, ma'am. Individually, I'm Sheldon West and number 45, and the group members hold the badge numbers 45, 46, 47, and 48. Guten Morgen, bonjour, and buenos dias. Honorable members of the G20 Model Summit and dear delegates, we are the diplomats of European Union and will be conveying the views and messages of the EU today. I believe that we are at a time when the world is facing a fundamental paradigm shift, which is the climate transition, and we are at a time when this twin transition, a colossal challenge for humanity, is compounded by numerous crises that are shaking and putting pressure on all our countries. Observing that the young should raise their voice for climate change, we state that youth are the advocates to fight for the planet, but they're also the ones who develop solutions. We share the idea that we need to look into solar energy, wind energy, biomass, hydropower, green hydrogen, and geothermal. And we are deeply convinced with this concept that this is our new role model.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Vishakha and my number is 46. I am a delegate of European Union. The EU has endeavored to put itself in the cockpit of climate change by being ambitious and aiming for climate neutrality by 2050. To ensure that the climate transition is fair, the EU has introduced a just transition mechanism which aims to provide financial and technical support to the regions most affected by a move towards low carbon economy. The Union must assume its share of burden in the transition to net zero greenhouse gas emissions, and that our climate action comes with three obligations: to the developing countries, to the next generation, and to our citizens.
Good morning, everyone. I am Devansh representing European Union with batch number 47. The European Union already contributes more than a quarter of global climate finance with over $27 billion. If all long-term commitments announced in Glasgow will be implemented, we should keep global warming to well below 2 degrees Celsius. We have also embarked on a new partnership to support countries on their transmission to clean energy, such as South Africa. These projects are based on a simple idea. We share the same space. We share the same community. We belong to the same human life. Our responsibility is to ensure that the decades to come are fairer, safer, and more stable environment.
Awesome morning, one and all present here. I am Ashka, the delegate of European Union, number 48. Sustainable development as well as climate action are linked, and both are vital to the present and future well-being of humanity. Greening Europe tourism is a part of broader objective to develop a more sustainable and responsible ecosystem, a process involving players at multi-level governance. The European Union aims to improve the share of renewable energy and increase overall energy efficiency. It focuses on every aspect of our life. The coming decade will be the decisive for the fight against runaway climate change, and EU will continue to do its fair share. The European Union is ready to play its part to respect and to protect our environment and the lives of our future generation. Thank you, Dam.
Thank you, delegates. Now it's time to welcome the delegates of the country which is famous all over the world for its royal family, United Kingdom. The less we do to address climate change now, the more regulation we will have in the future. Hello everyone, we delegate of the country United Kingdom with the delegate number 49, 50, 51 and 52 are going to represent how United Kingdom is trying to reduce the disaster risk and how climate change affects the environment. I am Pratishtha India with the delegate number 49. Here in UK, the nation's biggest hazards are flooding, droughts, coastal erosion, landslides, sinkholes and wildfires. Climate change is impacting the environment and human population of the United Kingdom. The country's climate is becoming warmer with drier summers and wetter winters. The frequency and intensity of storms, floods, droughts and heat waves is increasing. The sea level rise is impacting the coastal areas. The UK's increasing resilience to natural hazards IRNH program was established in 2010 to support science-led researching aiming to increase the economic and social resilience in earthquake-prone and volcanic regions.
Good morning everyone. I am Ayush Kumar, a delegate of UK, holding a badge number 15. The UK has taken several financial steps to prevent climate change and transition to a low carbon economy. Some of the significant steps taken by them are climate adaptation funding. The UK has allocated funds to enhance climate resilience and to adapt to the impacts of climate change. Investments have been made in projects to improve flood defenses, coastal protection and infrastructure resilience. The Flood and Coastal Resilience Innovative Program has allocated £150 million to 25 local areas. Carbon pricing. The UK has implemented carbon pricing mechanisms, including the UK Emissions Trading System (UK ETS) to put a price on carbon emissions. This encourages businesses and industries to reduce their carbon footprint and to invest in cleaner technologies. The carbon price for the year 2023 is £83.03 per ton.
Good morning, one and all. I am Sakshi, delegate number 51, representing United Kingdom. The government of UK has established the Climate Change Act 2008 on the basis of UK's approach to tackling and responding to climate change. In this, they have set a target to significantly reduce greenhouse gas emissions by 2050. They have also launched Main Disaster Law, the Civil Contingencies Act 2004. It is divided into 13 key topics. In 2015, they signed Paris Agreement. In 2019, they became the first economy to pass a net zero emission law. The UK is working on making energy affordable to all and to sustain improvements in energy efficiency. A plan of sustainable living is a lifestyle to conserve natural resources, moreover as natural resources. Good morning to everyone. I am Sanjana Yadav, delegate number 52 of United Kingdom. The chance of UK seeing 40 degrees Celsius these days, this could be 10 times more widely in the current climate than in the past. In the UK, 40% of CO2 emissions are caused by individuals, mostly from energy used in homes, driving and in air travel. The main greenhouse gas is carbon dioxide, CO2. Too much uses of greenhouse gases has made the environment warmer, which causes dangerous climate change. I appreciate your attention. Thank you.
Now, I would like to request the delegates of the country, which is famous for its entertainment and music industry, South Korea, to present their views on the topic. Can we please have a huge round of applause for South Korea?
I am Ranveer Singh Sirori, country number 14, delegation number 53. Honorable delegates, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I am honored to speak on behalf of Republic of Korea at this Model G20 Summit. I would like to share some of the steps taken by our nation to tackle climate change. Ranveer Singh Sirori, country number 14, delegation number 53. And risk disaster reduction. South Korea, like many, is feeling the effect of climate change with a 1.5 degrees Celsius temperature rise over the past century. Extreme weather events are increasingly threatening lives, property, our environment, hindering our economic and social progress. Acknowledging our responsibility, we've committed to carbon neutrality by 2050, aligning with the Paris Agreement and 2030 Sustainable Development Agenda. Our ambitious goal includes a 40% emission reduction from 2018 level by 2030, supported by the transformative Korean New Deal. The Korean New Deal focuses on three pillars: the human deal, the digital New Deal, and the Green New Deal. This holistic approach will transit our economy into a green and low carbon one. Furthermore, our commitment extends to disaster risk reduction. We've established the National Climate Change Adaptation Plan and invested in bolstering disaster management capabilities. However, collaboration is crucial. Climate change and disaster risk reduction demands international solidarity. South Korea stands to lead, cooperate, and learn from our global partners. In conclusion, addressing these challenges is not just about survival, but sustainability. South Korea is poised to embrace this transition and invites you to join hands in building a resilient world for generations to come.
My name is Kapish Notial, and I am giving the suggestion for the South Korea. As the pollution is the purest form of carbon. We can use that carbon to make the pencil leads and making the pen lead. We can use that carbon in various ways. We know pollution contains some amount of oxygen, carbon dioxide, carbon, and other greenhouse gases. So we can differentiate it and differentiate the oxygen, which can help people who are in ventilator.
Awesome morning to one and all present here. Myself, Akashi Rawat, my delegate number is 55. Here I am representing the country which is widely known for its music and culture. It is South Korea. To reduce environmental pollution and improve public health, we can prevent these steps. First, population control measures. Second, use of environmental supportive fuel. Third, use of solar system and wind energy. Fourth, population checks and fines. Fifth, recycling and ban on plastic bags. The green energy of following ways are: first, to prepare measures to effectively deal with climate change and secure energy independence. Last but not the least, to create a new growth engine.
Also morning to one and all present here. I am Tina, batch number 56, and the representative of South Korea. Channelizing youth leadership to the climate goals will help us fulfill the SDGs and will help in mitigating the risk of climate change disasters. The impact of climate change in South Korea is growing rapidly due to typhoons, heavy rains, droughts, and cold waves, etc. Ultimately, leading to a brighter future for all and a thriving planet. Kamsahamnida.
Very well presented delegates of South Korea. I now request the delegates of Italy, a country home to leading brands of the fashion industry, to kindly present their views on the topic.
Good morning, respected judges. The delegates of Italy are 57, 58, 59, and 60. I am Bharati Yadav, delegate number 57, representing Italy. Cheers and namaste, ladies and gentlemen. As a delegate of Italy, I stand before you today to address one of the most pressing challenges of our time, climate change. This issue affects us all, and it is essential that we work together as G20 to find a solution for a sustainable future. Let us start by understanding the data which highlights the problem caused by climate change. A warm greetings to one and all present here. I am Vishwati, delegate number 58, representing AP. First of all, according to the data given by UNFCCC, Italy is on the fourth position on the list of most carbon-emitting countries in Europe. Climate change will have a huge population of Italians and Greeks in 2050. As soaring temperature destroys crops, destroys food supplies. The average temperature is increasing at the rate of 1 degree Celsius in the last 100 years. As the last 2 decades, increased temperature climbing slightly stronger than the world's average. Evidence is clear. Rising global warming, extreme weather events, melting glaciers, and rising sea levels. These changes have served consequences to our environment, economics, and communities.
My name is Ayush Singh and I am the delegate of the team. My serial number is 59. So, now I would like to tell you what we have actually done to tackle the devastating problems. So we have developed and adopted our National Energy and Climate Plan, which outlines strategies and targets for reducing greenhouse gas emissions and increasing the share of renewable energy sources in the energy mix. The plan aims to achieve a 33% share of renewable energy in the gross final energy consumption by 2030. Italy has shown commitment to the European Treaty. A comprehensive plan aims at making European Union carbon neutral by 2030. The Green New Deal basically focuses on promoting sustainable economic growth, creating green jobs, and investing in clean technologies and infrastructure. The Italian government is also considered implementing carbon pricing mechanisms such as the carbon tax or a cap and trade system to put a price on carbon emissions and incentivize industries to reduce their greenhouse gas emissions. Then we talk about the sustainable mobility. So it was working to promote the steps to the sustainable mobility options, including expansion of public transportation, investment in electric vehicle infrastructures, and encouragement of cycling and walking. Then comes the reforestation, biodiversity conservation. So the government had initiatives in place to promote the reforestation efforts and the protection of biodiversity, recognizing the importance of natural ecosystems in mitigating climate change and preserving the environment. There is the circular economy. So he was working on advancing the circular economy model, which aims to minimize waste and promote the sustainable use of the resources, reducing the environmental impact of production and consumption. But that isn't all. If we talk about the international cooperation of Italy, so Italy was actively participating in the international climate change forums, such as the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change, that's UNFCCC conferences, to collaborate with other countries and strengthen global efforts in combating the climate change.
Your name, please. Your name.
Sorry, sir. Ayushi Singh.
My name is Kaustubh and I am delegate of Italy holding the badge number 60. So let me enlighten you with the original concepts of Italy. In terms of finance, Italy has spent over $350 million for prevention of climate change. For Italy's future, we are planning to produce energy from natural and biological resources. For example, jellyfish. Jellyfish have a unique protein known as green fluorescent protein or GFP. These proteins in exposure with aluminium electrodes and UV light produce efficient amount of energy. Second, cows. We are heavily inspired by our host country, India, by their concept of sustainability through cows. We are using cow dung to produce biomass energy and to reduce carbon emission. We can use cow dung for organic farming also. Third, we are planning to reduce the size of farming machinery and equipment and switching to solar power units for them so that we can reduce the carbon emissions from our agriculture sector. And we are empowering labor workforce to improve the economy of southern parts of Italy and island of Sicily. Car manufacturers of Italy like Scuderia Ferrari, Scuderia Alfa Tauri and Alfa Romeo in collaboration with FIA or Federation Internationale di Automobilia and Formula 1 is developing a carbon neutral fuel so that everyone can use their car very normally with that fuel without any carbon emission. In conclusion, I would like to say that Italy is contributing as much as it can do and expecting all countries' support so that we can reform our mother earth. Thank you, Raja Rakazi.
Thank you, delegates. Now, it's time to now, I would like to call upon the delegates of the country well-known study teachers and their foreign, Brazil. Please have a huge round of applause for them.
Bom dia, esteemed chairs, fellow delegates, and distinguished guests. My name is Meenakshi Rana. I am delegate number 61. It is an honor to stand before you today as we convene this prestigious G20 summit. We, as representatives of Brazil, we gather to engage in thoughtful discussions, collaborative problem solving, and the pursuit of solutions to the world's most pressing challenge, climate change. Change and the teaching of ozone layer has become increasingly prominent all over the world. Despite the fact that it is a developing country, there are many programs in Brazil that result in a considerable reduction of greenhouse gas emissions and result in the ultimate objective of UNFCCC. According to 2020 report, Brazil has become the first country in the world to monitor and evaluate the level of sustainability progress of all its cities towards achieving the Sustainable Development Goals. Deforestation alerts have been reduced by 42.5% in Amazon in the first 7 months of this year. Looking forward, we are committed to have zero deforestation by the year 2030. Putting indigenous lands or conservation lands under production and reduce deforestation at the same time make our agriculture much more productive at the same piece of land is a very unique result, not just for Brazil, but for the whole world. Respected chairs and fellow delegates, in addressing the complex issue at hand, I would like to give a solution to the world's most pressing challenge, climate change. The use of alcohol generated from sugarcane instead of gasoline in transportation. By implementing this approach, we can potentially reduce the life cycle of greenhouse gas emissions and contribute and reduce 61% of pollution caused by carbon emissions. This strategy aligns with our shared goal of regulating the climate change, and I encourage all the delegates to look forward in its merits. I look forward to engaging in fruitful discussion, and I am open for further refinement of this proposal in collaboration with my esteemed colleagues. I leave the floor to delegate number 62 for their insights on the matter at hand. Good morning to one and all present here. My name is Sakshi Rawat. I am delegate number 62. Brazil is home to 60% of the Amazon basin. Amazon rainforest lost about 3,750 square kilometers of forest, and for that, Brazilian government has been implementing plans. Also, government has been promoting low carbon emission options such as expanding public transportation and encouraging the adoption of electric vehicles. To limit another major issue, that is global temperature and reduce greenhouse gas emissions, Brazil
is 63. I extend my warm welcome to all of you as we gather here to address a critical juncture at the intersection of finance and the environment. In 2008, the Amazon Fund was created through a pledge of donation of $1 billion from the Norwegian government that is to be distributed across a period of 8 years. The money is to finance projects aimed at preventing, monitoring, and combating deforestation and promoting conservation and the sustainable use of the Amazon forest. Currently, 15 projects are being financed from this fund, amounting to $120 million. Another project is the project Fund to Climate. Brazil's National Climate Fund project is designed to support climate change mitigation and adaptation projects in Brazil. The project is also expected to bring crowding effect for climate change adaptation and mitigation financing in Brazil, with a potential to mobilize an additional $2 billion.
Good morning, one and all present here. My name is Sanya Karadwaj. I am a delegate of Brazil and my delegate number is 64. Distinguished delegates, the urgent whisper of nature compels us to address the defining challenge of our time, the inaugural march of climate change. The United States announced its intent to work with Congress to provide funds for programs to protect and conserve the Brazilian forests. Brazilian Amazon, including initial support to the Amazon funds. Brazil and the United States have committed to sustainably reduce net greenhouse gas emissions, with Brazil aiming to reach net zero emission by 2050 and eliminate illegal deforestation by 2028. In January 2020, the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency and the MMA signed a memorandum of understanding that has led to training over 400 Brazilian specialists, sharing expertise and best practices for water and wastewater management. I would like to end this by saying that together we have the power to make a positive impact, and I am confident that our collective efforts will pave the way for a brighter future. Obrigado.
I request the delegates of the country, famous for its beautiful places like Bali and more, Indonesia, to present their views of the topic. Can you please have a huge round of applause for Indonesia?
Selamat pagi to one and all present here. I am the delegate of Indonesia, Ayush Sundriyar, with delegate number 65, stand before you to represent Indonesia as a member of G20 summit. Indonesia, one of the most beautiful nations with its diverse ecosystems, stunning landscapes, and vibrant culture, is facing the repercussions of climate change in ways that demand immediate attention and action. In 2020, Indonesia spent 77.81 billion Indonesian rupiah of its budget on climate change. Our country is the 16th largest economy globally and 10th largest emitter of greenhouse gases and energy, contributing to 84% of its emissions. JETP, Just Energy Transition Partnership, is significantly accelerating our country's transition to cleaner energy future by reducing cumulative greenhouse gas emissions by more than 300 gigatons by 2030 and a reduction of well over 2 gigatons by 2060 from our country's projections. Around 180 million citizens living in coastal areas are vulnerable to climate change, rising sea levels, and regular face weather-related disasters, resulting in environmental degradation and loss of life, property, and livelihoods. Around our country's purpose in addressing climate change is to safeguard its natural resources, protect its citizens, and contribute to global efforts to combat climate change and ensure a sustainable future. Our overall goal for 2030 is to reduce emissions by 29% through our own efforts and 41% with international support. Recover steady, recover fast.
I am delegate of Indonesia. My delegate number is 66.
buildings, and establishment of energy allocation and mitigation strategies. Indonesia aims to reach net zero emission in forestry and other land use (SOLU) by 2030. The Indonesia government has committed to 26% reduction in greenhouse gas emissions. Indonesia has taken climate change, including is to reduce carbon emissions, increases the use of renewable energy, and restore depleted land. These efforts must accelerated and most effective. The transition to sustainable living efforts in national health system, disaster resilience system, and investment towards the economy. Thank you.
Good morning to all the esteemed guests and delegates present here. I am Nyaru, delegate number 67. On 18 January 2023, Indonesia passed a bill to shift its capital from Jakarta to East Kalimantan, situated on the east of Brunei Island, about 2,000 kilometers away. The new capital city called Nusantara translates archipelago. Jakarta has been Indonesia's capital since 1949. So why change now? Answer is that Jakarta is Hindi. Yes, Jakarta is not as from water. According to environmental experts, a third of the city would underwater by 2030. If Nusantara becomes a reality, Indonesia would be following the steps of Brazil, Asia, and Myanmar to move there.
Also, morning everyone. My name is Siddharth Devraj and I'm the delegate of Indonesia and the delegate number is 68. McKinsey platform for climate technologies in Indonesia has adopted a core vision. One of the major missions is to support decarbonization strategies that will help a country reduce its emissions by 50%. And also help a country reach its energy target. From the current level of renewable energy of up to 10%, our country has set targets of more than double and reach 23% of renewable energy by the year 2025 and reach net zero emissions by the year 2060. Our country has spent over $5 billion in the year 2021 for renewable energy. That is just 20% of what our country needs to invest to reach its energy target by the year 2025. So, in order to reach our energy target, our country has set an agreement with the G7, that is, group of America, Canada, Japan, Germany, Italy, France, and Germany. The agreement was called the JETP, the Joint Energy Transition Partnership. It's an agreement mobilizing initial $20 billion public and private financing that will help a country reach its energy target and decarbonize our country's energy sector. It will also help us transition into sustainable living. Thank you.
Very representatives of Indonesia. I now recall a country home to exotic animal.
Greetings, one and all present here. I, Sumit Kandari, the delegate of Australia, number 69, along with my partners 70, 71, and 72, are here to address the climate change in Australia and remind the world of this important to become the whole. As said by Mr. Blackmore, we are the first generation to feel the impact of climate change and the last generation that will do something about it. The land of Oz, Australia, one of the finest nations in terms of economic growth, educational achievements, and quality of life. The most exotic flora and fauna. The most famous great barrier reef of Australia is highly vulnerable to virtue of climate change. Climate change isn't the concern of any particular country, but rather it's a global concern. Concern that we need to address together. It's not just an environmental issue anymore. It affects the health of people, communities, wildlife, and nature. The impact of climate change are devastating, leading to the ultimate doom of the world. We humans have the potential of bringing about what is important and evading what is not necessary.
Good morning to esteemed students and one and all present here. My name is Krishna Sen and my number is 7. Climate change in Australia has been a critical issue since the beginning of 21st century. It is becoming hotter and more complex with heat, bushfires, drought, flood, and long fire season because of climate change. Australia is developing net zero 2050 plan as on the guidelines of 2022. Australia is also contributing to climate change by its green gas emissions, but on the other hand, it is highly reliant to coal and other fossil fuels. Australia has received the target of reducing emissions by 43% in 2005 level of 2023. It has reduced 21%.
Good morning everyone. Today I am representing Australia as delegate number of 71. Since the IAS last in 2008, Australia has moved every race as climate application in 2022 climate change and doubling the target and setting the goal of emission reduction by 2030 and reaching net zero emission by 2050. To match this increased ambition, Australia is seeking the update. Its existing strain is starting with the preparation of new emission reducing plan for 2050. Emission reduction doubled by 2030.
Good morning, I'm your present here. I'm your delegate number 72 and my name is Rishabh and I am representing Australia. Climate change is already having a devastating effect in Australia. This report presents the scientific projections of how climate will impact 2050 and 2100 for low, medium and high emission markets. The faster the Australia will adopt low carbon policy, less the climate will affect the gases and more the energy will become. Heating temperature rise to 2 degrees Celsius will see the cost of climate impact in Australia drop from 7% in 2100 under the high emission scenario to 1.9%. At the end, I would like to end our presentation by saying that the further continuation of the careless attitude of human will cause the future of our planet. If you feel economy is more important than the environment, then try to go to rest while counting your money. Thank you.
Now, I would like to call upon the delegates of the nation, which is famous for its cherry blossoms, Japan, to present their views on the topic. Can you please have a good round of applause for Japan?
Good morning, honorable judges, my fellow delegates and esteemed guests. Today, we the delegates of our country, Japan, are here to present on the topic climate change and disaster risk management. Bearing the serial number 73. The serial numbers of my team is 74, 75 and 76. Climate change is a diverse idea affecting public health, economy and community adversely. It is causing severe and extreme events such as typhoons, tsunamis and heat waves. One of the main issues of Japan is the excessive amount of trash produced and the lack of space to store it. Since Japan is such a small island, Japan must find creative ways to deal with excessive trash, such as eco-waste, initiating awareness programs, and following the 3R motto: reduce, reuse, and recycle.
Awesome morning to one and all present here. My name is Radhika Vish, delegate from Japan, and my dash number is 74. Japan uses its membership of global grouping and its high-profile regional engagement to promote peace, stability and prosperity in the international community. Japan's presidency, the G20, enabled it to promote the issues of importance to sustainability. It contributed in universal health coverage and responding to public.
We can hear you. Continue, please.
Responding and and responding to public health emergencies, policies, infrastructure, investment, and gender equality to advance climate issues. Japan aims to curb greenhouse gases emissions by 46% by 2030 by boosting renewable energy units, electricity mix by 36 to 38%. Japan currently produces about 10% of its electricity from renewable resources. Promoting green coal, which is putting strong emphasis on the need to develop carbon capture and strong CCS technologies. In 2018, Japan established a strategic energy plan with goals for 2030. The plan aims to reduce coal use from 32 to 26%, to increase renewables from 17 to 24%.
Student of class 6B. Today I am going to represent Japan. Delegate number 75. Climate change is causing many changing climate could have devastating effects on Japan's coastal settlement, infrastructure, and ecosystem. Rising sea level, coastal erosion, and changing coastal patterns could see 4 million people exposed in terrestrial in 2050. Many of them it follows a high carbon pathway. Japan currently produces 10% of its electricity from renewable sources. In the next 50 years, Japan needs to invest $700 billion in renewable energy.
Good morning to one and all present. I am Pranjal Pandey, delegate number 76 representing Japan. Climate change is one of the biggest threats to sustainable development. The negative impact threatens to roll back decades of development. Heat waves, fires, flood, and huge storms. Japan faces multiple threats from climate change across sectors: agriculture, fisheries, infrastructure, tourism, and more. Japan stands to lose 3.70% of its GDP by 2050. The transition to sustainable living is an important step in mitigating the effect of climate change. This includes reducing the consumption of energy such as water and resources. As for mitigation, Japan provides assistance by introducing renewable energy, including solar energy, biomass, geothermal energy, and facilities with high energy efficiency to reduce greenhouse gas emissions. In conclusion, together we can create a more sustainable future for ourselves and for the planet.
Thank you so much, delegates. Last but definitely not the least, I would like to call upon the delegates of the country with the most diverse culture in the whole world.
Good morning to one and all present here. My name is Soumya Bhusar and I am here. My name is Soumya Bhusar. We are batch number 77 from India. My team is batch numbers 77, 78, 79, 80. We are the first generation to feel the impact of climate change and the last generation that can do something about it. Namaskar. Welcome to G20 Foreign Ministers meeting. I am the delegate of India. Today, the world is facing climate change. But what is climate change? I will not go into the depth of it as you all will be aware of it. But just to summarize the topic, climate change refers to the long-term changes in the climate or in the temperature that occur over centuries along the. As global temperature continues to rise, hot weather countries like India face the limits of habitability being stretched. India ranks as the fourth most affected country globally in terms of climate change. India's migration, with over 3 million people forced to abandon their residences in the year 2020 to 2021. More than 90% of the country will be severely impacted by heat waves. India has 9 states and 50 highest states. The report concluded that these events caused more than 3,000 deaths in the year 2022. In more than 69,000 animals used as major environmental issues that India faces is air pollution. Many cities in India are affected heavily by air pollution, primarily due to industrial emissions, vehicular emissions, and pesticides. The pollution not only affects public health but also contributes to global climate change. In response to these challenges, India has taken various actions and steps to promote and combat climate change and sustainability. In essence, too, renewable energy transition, international agreements, green transportation, forest conservation, and waste management. Overall, India is taking steps to address sustainability and climate change challenges. The importance of transitioning to a low carbon economy and promoting sustainability. However, we still look forward for continued efforts and collaborations to tackle these complex issues effectively.
Good morning. I, delegate number 79, Shivani Shukla. Today, I am honored to represent India. As a populous tropical developing country, India faces a bigger challenge in climate change. National Action Plan on Climate Change is the Government of India program launched to adapt the adverse impact of climate change. India has already started ecotourism to control the crowd in big cities and tourist places. New tourist destinations help India controlling the temperature in the new tourist places, remote hilly areas, coastal forests, and some parts of arid area. Mission Life is one of India's priorities during the G20 presidency. The stated objective of Mission Life is to mobilize at least 1 billion Indians and other global citizens to take their individual and collective action to protect the conserved environment in the global period. In recent years, we have been given the emphasis on the use of renewable resources like solar energy, wind energy, etc. We have equally emphasized on the participation of private sectors to generate every type of green energy to control the effect of climate change.
Also, I am Suhani, delegate number 8. Ayam mijha karo vedi, garna laguche kisan, udar chalita naam, tu vasudhaiv kutumbakam. It's a quotation from the ancient Indian text, which means, this is mine, that is his. Such are the calculations of the Dehradun. But for those with noble hearts, the whole world is one family. Respected delegates, esteemed guests, ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you all to the Yuva Manthan G20 Model Summit. India has selected the theme of One Earth, One Family, One Future for its G20 presidency. It signals the need for unity of action and unity of purpose. I hope that our meeting today will reflect the spirit of coming together for achieving common and concrete objectives. As the leading economies of the world, we also have a responsibility towards those who are not in this room. Today, the world looks upon G20 to ease the challenges of growth, development, financial stability, economic resilience, terrorism, food security, etc. We should not allow those issues that we cannot resolve together to come in the way of those we can. As you meet in the land of Gandhi and the Buddha, I hope that you all will draw inspiration from India's civilization efforts to focus not on what divides us, but what unites us. I have full faith on our collective wisdom and ability. I'm sure that today's meeting will be ambitious, inclusive, action-oriented, and rise above differences. Last but not the least, I would like to thank all the delegates for coming and would like to wrap up the Yuva Manthan G20 Model Summit with a few. Let prejudice and hatred cease. Embrace compassion, bring us peace. For in the heart of humanity is known a Sudhaiva Kutumbakam shall. So let us try each day anew to make this vision strong and true. One world, one family. Let's proclaim वसुधैव कुटुम्बकम our aim. पूरा विश्व एक परिवार है. यदि हम इस भावना के साथ आगे बढ़े तो निश्चित ही एक पृथ्वी, एक परिवार, एक भविष्य का सपना अवश्य साकार होगा. ऐसी मुझे आशा नहीं बल्कि पूर्ण विश्वास है. धन्यवाद.
Every minute of the last 1.5 hours has been so productive and promising. Our delegates have come up with practical solutions for the issues related to climate change and disaster risk reduction. Now, I may request our enthusiastic audience to kindly share their opinions, suggestions, and questions as well. The stage is now open for the audience to ask questions, so I kindly ask the enthusiastic audience to share their opinions, suggestions, and questions.
Good morning, everyone. I am the student of class 6. After hearing all these great suggestions given by the delegate of this country, I would like to suggest a concept to the countries that, if possible, we should extract energy from the nuclear reaction of helium-3 and deuterium, as they produce a large amount of energy which will and they do not create a chain reaction, which will be safe for us. Thank you.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. My name is Salman of class 17. I would like to add on some suggestions on it. Transiting to some energy resources such as solar, wind, biofuels and nuclear can slow the pace of climate change. Thank you. Thank you so much for your participation.
Thank you.
With your permission, I would like to ask questions.
Yes, sir.
First and foremost, bravo Zulu to everyone. Kudos. All of you were very good. I am very happy with your performance and your preparation. There are certain things which are bothering me. I will be asking you questions on those things. And if you know the answer, please raise your hand. I'll ask. It is my decision whom to ask to clarify. Now, what is the meaning of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam? Anyone of you? Yes.
Sir, it means one earth, one family, and one future.
So what does it mean? When we were discussing everyone, we were talking about our nation. What suggestions you want to give to make it a one family, one action, so that the whole humanity is affected? Only 2% if we talked about what they sitting next to you. What's your name, beta?
Sir, Sumit Kandari.
And the last speaker. Now, basically, this conference or whatever the meeting is for the whole community as such. We have to make suggestions for the community, not individual, yes, and then the community. So, what you suggest, give it back to me. What you suggest for the development of a family as a whole, world as a family?
Sir, according to me, a family is the one who lives together and we are united by the
Sit down, sit down.
and we are united by the bond of love. So I suggest that we can have like G20 meeting is a meeting where we all are participating. All the world leaders are participating and they are discussing on the climate change. So I suggest that if these meetings are held regularly and we can discuss on our climate change or all the problems we are facing in the world, we can do we can we can we can we can be more precise about the problems and we can suggest more solutions to it. So I guess that would make it a bond like a family. I guess.
Thank you. Next question is, what actions are to take by United Nations on such a main issue? Raise hands, please. Only one or two persons spoke about it. Because United Nations organization, the central agency, we can help when all of you are the member of UN. Any one of you? Any one of you? Kyoto Protocol किसने बोला? One of you said. Who's that? Somewhere here. Anyone? What actions we are taking on these issues? No one. Okay. Yeah, please. Give her the mic, please.
Good morning, sir. Thank you for asking the question. As I'm not in possession of all the facts and figures, please excuse me if I don't take note of the answer.
No, you can give me generic reply, no problem.
Of course, sir. So, from what I know, United Nations has taken many extensive measures to curb pollution. One of the most important ones is providing aid to the countries currently battling with them, such as Jakarta and Brazil. Also, they are making a lot of effort to promote awareness about this situation in countries where their major issue currently is not climate change. Other things they are doing are they are focusing on provision of food supplies and also financial aid to countries who have good ideas and are lacking in ways of implementation. That is what I am aware of.
What's your name, Vijay? What's your name?
So my name is Mahua Sharma. I am delegate group number 1.
Which country? China. Name again, please. Turkey. Oh, sorry.
So my country name is Turkey.
Turkey. Okay.
Turkey.
Okay. Next question to all of you. Listen to it very carefully. We talked about sustainable development. Anyone who can tell me what do you mean by sustainable development? Raise hand, please.
Respected jury members, with your due permission, I would like to make an announcement. Respected delegates and audience, sorry for the interruption. We'll take a few minutes to resume our session as the second guest of honor, Ms. Rajat Shakti Ma'am, has arrived. I request the audience to rise to welcome our second guest of honor of the evening. Ma'am, we are inspired by your gracious presence. Now, I kindly request our Honorable Principal, Dr. Bindu Sharma, and Vice Principal, Mrs. Bhavna Bhargava, to kindly present eco greeting to our guest of honor, Ms. Rajat Shakti Ma'am. Ma'am, we welcome you to APS Clement Town to G20 event. to resume our G20 session.
Yeah, I'll repeat my question again. What do you mean by sustainable development? A few people raise their hands. You.
Very good morning, sir. Thank you so much for your questions. The sustainable development is like using our resources in such a way so that it will be available for future generations. So in that manner, we could use alternative energy resources such as tidal energy, geothermal energy, wind energy, and tidal energy, and we could
Very good. Very good. What's your name, Vika?
My name is Ranveer, delegate number 53, country number 14. Country number 14, sir.
14. Again, once again, name Ranveer. Okay. Last question from me. It is a general knowledge question. I am sure you must be attending quiz representing your country. Not talking of country, your school. Now, what is the difference between G8 or G7 and G20? Please raise hands. I've already asked your question now. Next. Only one person? G7 or G8 and G20. Okay, answer the question, please.
G7 means that the gathered 7 countries and G20 means gathered 20 countries.
Since you asked answered my question, now you said together 20 countries. How many countries are there in G20?
Sir, there are 20 countries which are Colombia, Turkey.
Okay, I don't want the names. I just want any one of you who can give me the answer. How many countries are there in G20? Who should I ask? You. Yes. You want the number?
Sir, 20 countries.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
Okay, next. Yes, you. Yes. You raise your hand.
The 45.
45. How you came to this number?
So, including European Union.
Okay, ma'am. India.
Sir, in G20 we have 19 countries and the 20th is European Union, but it is not considered.
Give her a big hand. Thank you. That's all. Very good. Well done. Keep it up. Only suggestion to you all. Don't take it personally. Only suggestion to you all. You were given only 2 minutes, only maximum 3 minutes to talk. Avoid using reading from your reading material. Rehearse. Like few of you were excellent in extempo. There was a talking. 2, 3 things. 1, eye contact. When you're reading, you're not able to give the eye contact to the people sitting in around you. And secondly, modulation of voice, which is essential. Thank you very much, but I thoroughly enjoyed. I don't know how time passed. It was awesome. God bless you all. I'm sure you will do very well in life. God bless. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your questions and valuable words.
Yes.
Sorry to interrupt you, sir, but as your previous question, how many countries are there? I would like to add one more point. As there are 19 countries, 20 is European Union, and there is a permanent guest country, which is Spain. It is attending all the meetings around the world and space. And so I have the sustainable development suggestions. As many of my fellow delegates are already talking about tidal energy, hydro energy, but sir, there are more energy resources that we can use. We can use algae. Sir, algae stores oil, energy in form of oil. These oil can produce 100 times better than the biofuels we are using now. And so there is another research came by Max Planck Institute of Polymer Research, who gave that if a drop down from 15 centimeter, it can produce energy to light up 100 LED bulbs. So I want to suggest that we can use these type of technology so that we can produce our energy. And one more, sir. USA, the research of Nevada Institute, they have done a research of sludge we have found in our drainage. They are using those sludge to produce energy. Not only and in my land, Italy, I have mentioned about jellyfish, about the green fluorescent protein. These protein can also produce electricity on a good amount. So I would like to suggest that not only these common like solar power, and sir, I want to tell that solar power is not also a good thing, because we cannot completely dispose the lithium batteries and the silica we are using to manufacture solar power. And sir, a huge amount of pollution is generated while mining lithium batteries. Lithium battery. So I would like to suggest that we can transform to using biological resources and natural resources. For example, I gave the example of sustainability through cow, which is mentioned in our Puranas of India and Vedic scriptures. That we can use cow dung, biomass energy, and according to a research, cow is one of the most sustainable living organisms. If there are no humans, only cows. If there are cows, not humans, the earth will be more effective and working conditions than we in presently with humans. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. One more distinction between G7 and G20. I give you one more chance. This was basically for the country. So many countries and so many countries. Major difference between G7 and G20. Any one of you? Because the aim is the same. Yes, please.
Thanks, sir, for the question. I believe G7 contains the countries which are still yet developing, and G20 comprises the nations which have developed and are developing.
It's other way around, beta. It's other way around. G7 they are the developed countries, and G20 is a mixture of developed and developing countries. Right? Thank you very much. God bless you all.
Thank you, sir, for your question and wise words. I would also like to thank our delegates for their practical solution. Your suggestion will really make this event a real success. You cannot buy the resolution, you cannot make the resolution, you can only be the resolution. It is in your spirit or nowhere. Now, moving ahead with the event, 4 delegates from India, Turkey, South Korea and South Africa each will be taking a resolution on behalf of all the countries to make a change for the better. Please welcome them with a huge round of applause.
Esteemed delegates, honored guests, distinguished individuals, we, the nations comprising the G20, have collectively arrived at a decisive consensus regarding the imperative need to address and mitigate the alarming risks associated with climate change. In this pursuit, we have meticulously formulated a comprehensive resolution
outlining a course of action that demands a united commitment. The foundations of this resolution rest upon 11 pivotal objectives, each meticulously designed to forge a pathway towards a sustainable and resilient future.
Firstly, we have adoption of aggressive emission reduction targets. Secondly, promotion of renewable energy investments. Third, establishment of a climate finance mechanism. Fourth, facilitation of green technology. Fifth point, collaboration in green technology.
6. Enhancement of nature conservation and biodiversity. 7. Promotion of curricular economy practices. 8. Interrogation of climate considerations in trade and investments. 9. Strengthening climate resilience. 10. Advancing climate education and public attention. 11. Last but not the least, regular monitoring and reporting.
In the unity, the G20 countries call for increased financial contribution from the developed nations and G20 entities as a means to realize the implementation of outlined objectives. We extend our invitation for you, your valuable cooperation, as we embark on this transformative journey towards a sustainable, secure, and prosperous world.
So much delegates. As we're talking about climate change, I'm really curious about climate clock. Can you please enlighten me?
Sure, Marnika. A climate clock is a clock that tells us how much time is left before we touch global warming of 1.5 degrees Celsius. According to the Paris Agreement of 2015, it sets out a global framework to avoid dangerous climate change by limiting global warming to well below 2 degrees Celsius and pursuing effort to limit it to 1.5 degrees Celsius. You'll be proud to know that the students of APS Clement have made 2 climate clocks that have been set up in our school campus. I hope that these clocks keep reminding us of our responsibility towards our planet Earth. Keeping this reality in mind, I request everyone present here to kindly rise and be in the pledge position for the climate change pledge. Please repeat after me. I recognize the urgent need to address the harmful effects of climate change and am committed to taking meaningful actions to reduce its impact. I pledge to promote sustainable practices. I pledge to support renewable energy. I pledge to conserve water and plant more trees. I pledge to conserve energy by turning off lights and electronics when not in use. I pledge to educate and inform myself and others about the science of climate change and its effect, fostering a greater understanding of its importance. Thank you. I now request everyone to kindly take their designated seats.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am proud to announce that the cultural program of dance and yoga will be happening again. request to arrange the stage for the performance.
Gajman?
Grand success of APS Clement G20 Model Summit is a result of teamwork, dedication, determination, diligence, and hard work. It is a proud moment for us. I hope this meeting will guide us towards many more achievements in the future and lead our institution to greater heights. Can we have a huge round of applause for APS Clement, aspiring for excellence, preserving values and shaping dreams. Dance is an innately spiritual affair. Its height is divinity and its depth is humanity. With this, I would like to call upon the talented students of APS Clement who are thrilled to present to you an extraordinary fusion of physical strength and spiritual life, and will next celebrate India's glorious achievement as the president of G20 2020 Summit. Will surely transport you to worlds of artistic expression and capture your heart. Can we please have a huge round of applause for the enthusiastic participants? A huge round of applause once again.
फरवरी 2023 एमपी के इतिहास में ये वो तारीख थी जिस दिन टंकी ने सुबह 4:17 एक काफी बड़े और भयानक भूकंप का सामना किया।
वसुधैव कुटुम्बकम् वसुधैव कुटुम्बकम् वसुधैव कुटुम्बकम् वसुधैव कुटुम्बकम् वसुधैव कुटुम्बकम् वसुधैव कुटुम्बकम् देखो चारों से भवन सदखम छिया बादलों के काफिलों के संग संग लहराते आए सबकी भाषा है परदर्शित हुए चोंच पंख दलेर परिवार जैसे वसुधैव कुटुम्बकम् वसुधैव वसुधैव कुटुम्बकम् वसुधैव कुटुम्बकम् वसुधैव नामक का मान करो राम कृष्ण जय चिंतामणि इनका इस दिन ध्यान करो सत्संगी जीवन को गुजारो जब तक लक्ष्य करते रहो काम क्रोध ईर्ष्या जीवन यहाँ पर अब हो रहा है
Wow, what a mesmerizing performance. What a grand spectacle. It was truly a captivating presentation. This performance has reinforced the loftiest truth. Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. The whole world is one family, and yoga truly shows this. It is the most divine and powerful means of unity and oneness. The students of APS Clement now and prove that they are very talented, and I would like everyone to give them a well-deserved standing ovation. Thank you so much everyone for your support. Now, I would request our honorable guest, Captain Ajay Swaroop, to kindly address the audience with his wise words. Please welcome him on the stage with a huge round of applause.
Awesome morning to all of you. Please take your seats. Good morning, friends. I am short of words to express my gratitude and the way you people have conducted yourself. The research work done by the participants, the yoga. I must congratulate the yoga teacher for giving such a mesmerizing performance. I will remember this throughout my life. You people, the delegates, the way you were dressed up, the way you covered the area, I gave you advices. Don't take it otherwise, because there is always a scope of improvement. At this age and stage, I am learning from you all. You can imagine what is your age. Learning is a continual process. Kudos to everyone, the organizer, and above all, and the only one, the leader. Who's the leader? Who is the leader? Come on. The principal. Unless and until the leader is leading the people in the right direction, people will go haywire. And I could see the leadership quality in each one of you. I hardly saw in physical form Dr. Bindu Sharma anywhere, but I could feel the presence of Dr. Bindu Sharma in each and every student, staff, and the teacher. And that is the quality of a leader. God is omnipresent. Can you see God? No. You see the miracle of God, you can feel the miracle of God, you can have the feeling all around you, but God is there because of the other who is there. So that is the quality of a leader. He or she should not be present at the scene, but you can feel the presence in the absence of the physical presence of that individual. All of you have done a wonderful job. Give a big hand to yourself. And I would request the other judges to come on the stage so that we can have a group photograph. Ma'am, with your permission, Bindu ma'am. Thank you very much. And it was indeed a pleasure being with you all. God bless you. And think of the society and the pledge we have taken. You must follow it. It is not just the sake of listening, it is for implementing also in day-to-day life. You can tell your parents also to go through this pledge and follow this pledge. Thank you very much. God bless you all.
Thank you so much, sir, for your enlightening thoughts. Your words and actions have truly motivated us. Your guidance means a lot to us and has truly made a positive impact on our lives. Thank you once again for reminding us that within us lies the power to shape our destinies and create a future filled with purpose, passion, and unwavering dedication. Now, the most awaited moment of the day has arrived. Our respected judges have selected 8 best speakers from our student delegates for the event. It is not the will to win that matters. It is the will to participate and develop that matters, and it automatically makes you a winner. Your achievements serve as an inspiration to all of us, and we are proud of your accomplishments. Your hard work, determination, and perseverance serve as a testament of the power of education and the potential that lies within each and every one of us. Let us continue to strive for excellence and use our knowledge to make a positive impact in the world. With this, I would like to begin the student participation. I request Vinita ma'am to kindly come up on the stage. I request Vinita ma'am to kindly give the results. It is not the will to win that matters. It is the will to participate and develop that matters. And it automatically makes you the winner. Your achievements serve as an inspiration to all of us. And we are proud of your accomplishments. Your hard work, determination, and perseverance serve as a testament of the power of education and potential that lies within each and every one of us. Let us continue to strive for excellence and use our knowledge to make a positive impact in the world. With this, I would like to begin the student participation ceremony.
Hello and good morning, namaskar The loss is absolutely mine to not be able to attend the whole event, entire event. But whatever I saw, I am spellbound, speechless, and my doctor has advised me to be speechless for a couple more hours. But I can't control myself in congratulating you all for such a brilliant performance, and the few that I saw or heard speaking spoke wonderfully well. They all were well prepared and well rehearsed. I'll rest my speech now. The best speaker and judged by the jury is, they are Suhani. Suhani. Very well spoken, Suhani. I had the privilege of listening to you, and you were well prepared. To have radio here and not to speak much, it is a sad story.
Can we please have a huge round of applause?
Okay, next. Sumit Kandal.
Congratulations.
Next is Mahua.
Please have a hundred applause.
Congratulations.
Saloni Pandey.
Congratulations.
Next is Ayushi. Ayushi.
Can you please have a huge round of applause for her? I request the audience to please keep applauding for our delegates. Congratulations to all the winners. We do appreciate your hard work a lot. I kindly request the winners to take their designated seats. Appreciation is a wonderful thing. It makes what is excellent in others belong to us too. With this, I request our worthy principal, Dr. Pradhu Sharma ma'am, and Vice Principal, Mrs. Bhavna Bhargav, to kindly present our school memento and a token of gratitude to our guest of honors. Please have a huge round of applause for them. meeting held at our school. A photograph keeps the moment from running away and captures it for a lifetime. With this, I request our principal ma'am, vice principal ma'am, teachers, and the whole G20 team to take their designated positions for a group photograph. I request all the delegates, the teachers, I request all the teachers to present in the hall to kindly come up on the stage for a group photograph. The entire G20 team will be present for the group photograph, please. Thank you everyone for being a part of this summit. I now request the judges to kindly take their designated seats. I now request the judges to kindly declare the event closed.
Hello. We declare the APS Clement G20 Model Summit on Climate Change and Disaster Risk Reduction officially closed. Jai Hind. The grand success of APS Clement G20 Model Summit is a result of teamwork, dedication, determination, diligence, and hard work. It is a proud moment for all of us. I hope this summit will guide us to many more achievements in the future and lead our institution to greater heights. Can we please have a huge round of applause for our institution, APS Clement? We have come to an end of this beautiful summit. I would like to call upon the Indian delegate to present the thanks. Kindly request the delegates to take their seats. Unity is strength.
When there is teamwork and collaboration, wonderful things can be achieved. On this note, I take this opportunity to extend my heartfelt gratitude to respected retired Captain Indian Navy Ajay Swaroop sir and Madam Rajat Shakti 93.5 radio station head for their valuable time and the treasure of knowledge they shared with us today. So, ma'am, your presence will surely encourage each and everyone present here. I would also like to thank our true inspiration, Dr. Bindu Sharma, the principal of APS Clement Town, the school management, and all the mentors for providing us this opportunity to explore our potentials. Last but not the least, thanks to all the delegates and the audience for being designed and enthusiastic throughout. Thank you everyone. Have a marvelous day ahead.
We have now come to an end of this rigorous presentation. In closing, let us leave this gathering with a sense of purpose, a determination to make a difference, and a profound belief in the potential of youth to shape the destiny of our world. Thank you for being a part of the G20 Yuva Manthan Summit, and I look forward to witnessing the change you all will undoubtedly create. Now, to show our respect to our nation, I now request everyone to kindly rise for the national anthem. I feel honored to have a special mention that the national anthem has been recorded by the students of APS Clement in our school studio. G20 summit has now officially come to an end. I hope that through this summit we have been inspired to aspire excellence, preserve values and shape our dreams. We, the students of APS Clement, extend our heartfelt gratitude to each and every here. May our journey ahead be filled with accomplishments and continue to inspire generations to come. Thank you.
And